What's up, good people? It's Dr. Jeff. This is the 2022 Commemorative Fast, recognizing my mother, Evelyn Hubbard, and everything she did in my life and the life of others. Day 29, everyone. Today we're talking about gut health. All right, so two key components to ensuring that your gut health is appropriate. Two things that I've been doing the entire month of May to make sure my gut health is appropriate. One is a good pre and probiotic. All right. So let me just break down what this is. We have something called a gut biome. It is a natural bacterial flora that live in our large intestine primarily. It helps to digest food. It helps to produce really healthy enzymes for our brain function and our cognitive ability. You can notice the difference if your gut health is not appropriate. So it's not just having loose stool and diarrhea or the inability to pass your stool, constipation, or the wax and wane, irritable bowel syndrome. There's a whole host of different issues that really plague our community, primarily something called leaky gut. And guys, leaky gut is impacting so many Americans. Approximately 95% of us have some degree of leaky gut. That's when the cells of the small intestine become distant from each other, which allow bacteria and particles and things that are in our intestines to get into the lining of the gut and really create a lot of chaos, inflammation, and challenges with replenishing that lining. All right. So that creates all sorts of symptoms. It's really a difficult thing to get rid of. You have to add a lot of fiber to your diet. You have to have a really appropriate approach to improving your gut biome. Okay, so pre and probiotics are so important. Probiotics are the bacteria that are supposed to be in your gut that help to produce those enzymes we talked about and help to digest your food. Prebiotics are the food for those bacteria. All right. And recently, we're starting to really understand the gut in a much deeper understanding through biomedical scientific research. We understand that there's another element that's really important, which is called postbiotic or butyrate tributyrin. It comes from a small chain fatty acid, typically found in a product called psyllium husk, but they've isolated it and now they're putting it in products as well. So you got a pre, pro, and postbiotic. Newly, they're coming up with a phytobiotic. That's also plant products that are really valuable to help maintain the gut biome. Guys, the research is saying that the gut biome is responsible for so many other illnesses and things that aren't even associated with the gut. When your gut bacteria is thrown off, it can do a world of hurt to you. So take a moment, really research a good pre and probiotic. Go to your local health food store, and if you're in Dallas, and really invest in a good probiotic to help make sure your gut biome and your gut health is appropriate. All right. Number two, you got to clean out, baby. I know it's not really popular, but enemas are so important in helping to eliminate stagnated waste and things that get stuck in the large intestine. Guys, let me let you know, you're supposed to have a bowel movement for every meal that you eat. Let me repeat that. You're supposed to have a bowel movement for every meal that you eat. So if you eat 3 squares a day, right? Count up the amount of days you've been on earth. Multiply that by 3 and ask yourself, have you had that many bowel movements? Most people can go 2, 3, 4 days sometimes without a bowel movement. Guys, that is catastrophic to your gut. If you are not eliminating on a regular basis, you have to get serious. You have to either do an herbal cleanse, clean out the colon and the major organs, get an enema. You don't have to go big time like I do with a 55 ounce bucket. You can start off small with the little flea enemas that you get from Walgreens, CVS, and work your way up to the larger sort of approach. All right. When I was in medical school, I read a text called Tissue Cleansing Through Bowel Management by Dr. Jansen. Such an amazing read. He articulated so many different reasons why you have to cleanse the colon, why it's so valuable to take the time to do enemas and to ensure that your colon is not, filled with stagnated waste. So many other issues are related to gut health. Guys, did you know about the gut brain axis? There's actually more neurons in the gut than there are in the central nervous system. That was amazing to me. There's so many lymphatic organs that are immune organs that are there in the gut as well. All of these things are impacted when you're not having healthy bowel movements and when you're not taking care of that gut biome. So I encourage everybody to take a moment, really assess your gut health. Are you having healthy, appropriate bowel movements? Are they frequent? Are they regular? Are they bulky? Um, do they have a terrible odor? All of those things are indicative of an unhealthy gut. All right. If you eat certain things and they immediately make you go to the bathroom, if you eat certain things and you can't go to the bathroom for days, those things aren't good for you guys. They're actually probably contain an allergy that your body's not comfortable with. All right. So take that into consideration. So important, your gut health. Trust your gut. All right. Where did that come from? It's because the gut is really an important organ. Some people call it the first brain. We'll see you next video.